Daniel Aderaw Yeshiwas. Born and raised in the Bay Area, a small town called Dublin, California. My parents taught me a lot about culture and value, about honesty, integrity, working really hard, listen a lot. And they kind of always just said like this was kind of like the Ethiopian way of how we do business and kind of how we navigate within the world. We're living in Dublin, we have this 4-bedroom house in a cul-de-sac, and it was very normal that I would get off school, I would walk home, go to a skate park, when my friend might meet me at my house and we'll walk there together. They would come to the house and it was always this thing, it was like they need to come in the house and you have to invite them for some food before y'all leave somewhere. Cafe Colucci started like mid-80s with the original owner, who's still the owner, Tafari, and it had a bar called Chibo, this kind of musical gathering place. And at the time, the Ethiopian cuisine like wasn't popular yet. There wasn't really a lot of Ethiopians yet, but there was enough people that they wanted to like hang out and like listen to music. She met a gentleman who wanted to open up a cafe, and she essentially was kind of like the fiduciary. She was like, I'll help you open up a cafe. The gentleman's name was Antonio Colucci. He was Italian, so hence the name Cafe Colucci. Fast forward to mid-90s, the club is no more. Tafari starts focusing on the cafe. She would start to do these brunches on Sunday. They would do like Italian food and then some Ethiopian food. And then she had the idea of just doing an Ethiopian restaurant. Mid-90s, and they take over the next building, and then it turns into this full Ethiopian restaurant. When I got really into Ethiopia, wanting to be close to it, I just remember being like, damn, I wish I had something that I could like have from Ethiopia, or I wish I had something that I could like share with people. It'd be so cool if we can just like bring something from Ethiopia that somebody could integrate in their lives, because so much of us want to maintain a connection to culture, and you want to share it with people, but you want to do so in the right way. So when we came up with the idea of bringing spices for the restaurant, I got really excited. When I started to present the culture in a way that's more readily accessible to others, just in simple ways of like taking a spice and putting it in a jar and putting it at a shelf. And the same with even how we built the restaurant, how we evolved the restaurant over the years. It's all these like small kind of nuanced things that just happened really naturally that ended up making it much more open and available to other people, which is a beauty. Like we want to be able to share culture, and it's what makes America so great. But it's this funny balance of like, how do we preserve it? How do we respect it? How do we share it with other people in the proper way? Looking at the restaurant operations, I was like, this is nuts, because Ethiopian food is so hard to make. It's very time intensive. It's like this multi-day process, 10 hours a day of somebody making injera, making the stews. We use so many onions in the food here and in the spices, whether it's my chef Laura on Tuesday morning getting 1,000 pounds of onions, having to peel them and then put them through a food processor and then cook them down the next day, is how much labor and love goes into onions. Like for me, an onion is a unit of work. That took 10 onions. That took 100 onions. When you perceive maybe how much it costs, what's the presentation like, this injera took 3 days to make, someone's working 12 hours making this, that's how people start to understand how valuable something is. And I just like wanted to communicate that to like people that came and ate it. Hindsight's 2020, we were trying to do way too much at the time. We just thought this was gonna be easy and we were gonna just like hit the ground running. And we got this 40-foot container full of spices. We were literally in the shipping container bagging these spices, and then we put them in the restaurant, and I was like, great, servers, sell these spices. And they're just like, I thought we were selling food. And I was like, yeah, but like sell spices too. Okay, but like how do we do that? So I was like, I have to really educate our staff to be able to sell it, and then I have to have the staff educate the customers. And then if I want to do this in a digital landscape as well, I have to also put a lot of that information out to people. But that was just part one of the adventure. And now it's an immersive spice experience. Because we do manufacturing here, we do retail here, we do cooking classes, we just do a lot through this building. We do a kids summer camp. They were here yesterday, like right here in the back. Like, it's flipped now. Like, immigration, I feel like in the 90s was this thing where we need labor. Like, we need people here. Like, we need people here to be able to do all these things. Like, there's just so much things to be able to do here. We just need people here to work. And like how that's now such a different lens. For me, constantly seeing people that are just trying to move here all the time, and they just saw so much promise, so much that they'd be able to do here, and like to now, like, we don't like immigration. They just see it as like this evil entity now.